You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, we're back with another incredible episode, and today we have a few things to do. Number one, I actually created a new deck. This is like my own personal creation. I was just thinking about it for a little while. I think this is a pretty interesting deck. It's a going second trap deck. Now, I know that sounds like an oxymoron, because traps you typically want to go first. But there are a lot of trap cards in this game that are actually very beneficial to use going second. So when your opponent already establishes a board, you can just set 5 and then play. This is good because they don't split your turn between 2 turns, so they can't negate some of the cards on your turn, and then on your opponent's turn you just set 5, pass. And then there's a lot of cards going second that are actually quite good. This is not a finalized list in any way whatsoever. I just threw a bunch of cards that work together. Like this pops a card in your opponent's column. This is good going second because you know where their cards are going to be. This is good going second because it can pop cards in a column and then turn off that column. It's basically like a Tiamaton on a trap card. Then we've got things like, where are they? Fuse line. Pop it in target a card in the column, pop it. Pretty useful. Again, it has to be kind of like going second, because if you're going second, you know where the cards are going to be. The cool thing about this card is, like if your opponent establishes a board, you set it where the monster already is, or the spell card already is, set it, and then pop the card, so that can be fairly useful. And then same thing with Broken Line. Basically, this deck is all about just needle sealing, right? If there's 4 or more monsters, they have 4 monsters, destroy all monsters on the field. So it's kind of like a trap deck, but you just set 5 pass, and then during your opponent's turn, you kind of like break down their board. And then you have things like Fiendish Chain if they activate anything. Weight Bridge is like a poor man's evenly matched in a certain sense. Then you have like Destruction Durama and a few other cards. Now again, this is just a concept. I absolutely have not finalized this in any way. But on an interesting note, it plays a lot of rank 2s because we have the Paleozoics. We have like 6 or 7 Paleozoics. I wouldn't say enough to build like a Paleozoic deck. But what I think is kind of cool is if you look at our rank 2s. I was looking at our rank 2s and I realized our Melfies are actually really look how many Melfies we have. We have 3 copies of this ultra rare Joyous Melfi. We have 3 copies of this. I think that's absolutely unbelievable. We have almost the entire archive. We have more of this than we have like commons. But what's unfortunate is that we haven't pulled these guys yet. We have Mommy Melfi. We have Joyous Melfi. We don't have the Staring Contest, and we don't have Melfi of the Forest, but we pretty much have a constructed Melfi deck. It just is going to require us to pull like the Rabbit and like a few other things. But this is actually really pretty close to a constructed deck. We can probably mix this with the sprites that we have and produce a deck that is like borderline playable, honestly, because our sprite pile isn't really that bad either. We're missing the extra deck monsters, but we have a lot of the main deck monsters, sprite starter, like stuff like that we have. So it's possible we actually produce that now. We have this number 2 Ninja too, which is actually quite good. But this deck, I think, could be something. Also, I threw some stuff in here. Like, obviously, there's no way to even use Deck Devastation or Eradicator. I just put those in there just to, like, show that we have those. So if we ever make a deck that can summon, like, a big dark monster very, very easily, I think that could be really cool. Again, that doesn't go in this deck. I just wanted to talk about it at the beginning of the episode, so I put it here. But yeah, this deck actually looks kind of maybe interesting. I have to really work on it and put some some larger thought into this. On another note, we have the Pendulum pile deck. There is something I have to adjust. Okay, we have Magispectors. We have 3 copies of Bambuku, which is their Searcher of the deck. This card's kind of cool. It can't die to Imperm because it can't be targeted, can't be destroyed. Nothing in the archetype can be targeted or destroyed by card effects. It's kind of cool. But we also pulled the Porcupine. The Porcupine is a free special summon if you have Bambuku. So we can normal summon Bambuku, and then we can search the Porcupine for free. It's a level 2. It can either be a low scale or it can be a free special summon that can help us just like go into Link monsters if we want to. Like, for example, we can go into Coolio, or we can go into Mech Knight Crusader Avermax, or whatever we really need to. It's a level 4, but somebody in the comments said that this isn't my idea. They said that, and that was a really good idea. Okay, to start this episode, I think I want to play this deck because I did make some significant improvements to it, and I think it would be a really cool deck to play. Also, I just remembered, we have Diamond Direwolf, which would actually be really, really good in this deck. I think that we should probably play Diamond Direwolf. That seems like a very reasonable card to play. I think that the card that I want to take out probably is this. I really can't summon this in any way, so it's probably the best card to take out. Yeah, I don't see myself summoning it too much. I mean, it requires dragons and Fallen of Albaz. We don't really play any dragons, so I'd say that probably is the best card to take out. But let's get to work. Let's play. Okay, so we won the coin flip. I mean, we lost the coin flip. Our opponent chose to go first. They're playing Horus, our enemy. But the hand's not too bad. We have the bird, but no discard for it. Chupacabra, so we can at least draw on stuff. Tiamaton's pretty good, assuming we can get the columns in the right place. And then King of the Swamps plus Fusion Substitute isn't ideal. My opponent's playing Horus with Ice Barrier. Horus with Ice Barrier is indeed crazy. That is his name. Horus with Ice Barrier. I don't see it, man. I don't see the synergy, but I guess we'll find out. He's going to go into the Lancia using the 8 Mseti plus this. Okay. Lancia is an annoying card if you don't have a way to negate it. Hopefully he continues to summon here, because then I can just pop this column. He's just avoiding that column, funny enough. But maybe he's playing against around Mech Knights. Never mind. Well, that card's not staying here long, because it'll... this is the one that summons tokens. Tribute a monster, special summon 3 tokens, but his zones are clogged. But he's gonna summon enough soon. Yeah, this guy's kind of going off right now. This is not looking good. This card, funny enough, is actually really, really good against Tiamaton. Because if I activate Tiamaton, he can chain this, and then it'll protect his cards, but it also will banish Tiamaton. And he's got Runic. He's also managed to squeeze in Runic. What an amazing opening. What an amazing opening. I mean, they gotta give it to him. I mean, he opened King Sarcophagus. He opened the starter for the Ice Barrier engine, Revealer, and then he also opened the starter for Runic. The guy opened all 3 starters. It's incredible, and none of them mess with each other. And then he milled our Kaleido Chick, literally the best possible mill. The best possible mill. You know what's funny? I would have drawn this. You know, I always talk about, like, damn, I always draw this card. This is the best mill he could have possibly had in our entire deck. We draw the Lunalight Wolf. That's not doing much. Damn, that really sucks. Kaleido Chick is gone. That was incredibly, incredibly unlucky. It was almost going to be lucky on our part. Okay, so... I don't think I can win this anyway, but... I mean, I guess we try, right? This, if I try to destroy it, he'll banish and then banish. Lancia, if I special summon a monster, he'll get the special summon. And then if I destroy it, it floats, and then this one can banish a card. So right now, this isn't looking great, but I'll try my best. So we'll activate Tiamaton. If he chains right now, we just lose Tiamaton for nothing. It's unfortunate, but yeah, never mind. He won't. Okay, so but he can still chain it actually. If he banishes this monster, we lose Tiamaton for if we banishes Tiamaton, then this effect doesn't resolve. But I'm going to try to at least bait something out. He can protect himself, the Supreme Sword Soul guy. So it doesn't... Yeah, he can protect himself. He's going to do that. This guy protects himself anyway. This is not looking good. Target one effect monster, negate its effects. So he's going to negate my effects anyway. Again, we needed to get these things out of the way if we were going to play. He's going to mill 3. Hey, unfortunately, more Lunalights. Bestial Magnemite, kind of useless in this matchup. Anyway, he has him setting graveyard, maybe not useless. Discard 1 card to... I mean, he already negated my effect. Right? Yeah, my effect's already negated. No point to do it twice. Okay, so I guess next we'll just go with the Emerald Bird. Activate this, and he's gonna banish my Emerald Bird. Discard to prevent. I mean, honestly, we're not winning this. This is just, you just set up way too much. It's too much protection, too much floating, too much going on in this board. I'm not gonna be able to play through that. That was bad. All right, this hand is quite decent. He's playing this deck, which is the Crimson Gaia versus Resonator deck. It's unfortunate. In the meantime, I guess I'll answer viewer questions since my opponent's definitely going to combo off for a while here. He's got a Chinese name and a regular mate. He's not a bot, so he's going to go off for 15 minutes. I'm exaggerating, obviously, but he's going to go off for a while. So I'm going to answer a viewer question. Somebody asked me, what is your favorite non-meta deck, if I remember that correct? Yeah, it's something like that. What's your favorite non-meta deck? That's a great question. Honestly, I basically only really play non-meta decks. It's not that I like go out of my way to not play meta decks. I play meta decks to like learn the meta. So like, for example, I picked up Tenpai just to like make sure that I can play against it. But in terms of non-meta decks, I like a lot of different decks. Usually, Tenyi is actually, funny enough, one of my favorite decks of all time, just like pure Tenyi. My opponent completely underperformed. This is actually more winnable than I thought it was going to be. I think we start off with Swords of Concealing Light. I flip this. He doesn't have a Red Eyes on, the Dragon Archfiend on board, and then if I can out this, I can do something. If this card's sent from Monster Zone to graveyard, do I have a way to banish this in some way? Do I have a way to banish this? I really don't actually know. Do I have a way to banish this? You know what I do have? I have a way to take it with Geonator Transverser. That's what I have. But I actually think that the Swords of Concealing is going to benefit. We can also triple Tactics. Try to do that. I guess we'll activate this first, just to see if my opponent has another play. We'll activate this first, just in case if they have like an Ash or something. It's actually pretty good, because then we can triple Tactics, and that opens up different play lines for us. Because if I triple Tactics, I can potentially steal that guy. So we'll go, okay, that's fine. Let's see, do they have anything? No. I kind of want to just summon this and try to get to Kaleido Chick. Yeah, I think that's the play. Funny enough, I can actually fuse, like, immediately into the Venomy guy, who does negate. He does indeed negate, and he reduces by 500, but that's not enough in this particular scenario. I think I do want to book this guy, because then I can just do other stuff and not have to fear various things. So I think I will go ahead and book, and if I need a discard, I'll discard Polymerization, if anything. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and try to book, see if he has any interruptions. He's going to activate this. Target 1 card on the field, destroy it. Good, at least we baited something out, so that's good. So he's going to destroy the Swords of Concealing, so we baited that out. We're trying to bait him into using a monster effect, but none of our cards really like use up a monster effect. I guess we'll just go with the Summoner Monk. Activate, see if he's got like an Imperm or something. No, he doesn't. I guess we do this. I think we do this. I think we discard this. We're trying to bait a monster negate if we can. He's going to Ash. Perfect. Perfect. That's what we were trying to bait. Now, with this, I think we can steal the Red Eyes, the Red Dragon. I always say Red Eyes, the Red Dragon Archfiend. We can steal Red Dragon Archfiend now. Or we can draw 2 cards. I think the right thing to do would be to steal it. If we steal it, we can out it. And then it doesn't... Let me make sure. This card's sent from the Monster Zone to the graveyard. Special Summon Red Dragon Archfiend extra deck. So, regardless, it'll still... Okay, we need to find a way to do that without linking it away then. So if we link it away... Because I don't have a rank 8 that I can make. So I think we just draw 2 cards then. Okay, so we're triple Tactics, draw 2. 2 Yellow Martins. Alright, I guess we're playing the random game here. And we discard the 1 card we didn't want to discard. Well, that went nowhere. That went nowhere quickly. Yeah, there's not... I guess I pass. I mean, I would... I hate dangers sometimes. I guess we just pass. That was very disheartening. Damn, 1 out of 4 shot. 1 out of 4 shot that it would be the Chupacabra. Chupacabra is legitimately one of the worst dangers that are out there. I actually don't like Chupacabra, but I pulled it. I would rather it be Mothman, but it's not a Mothman, because Mothman would have just gotten us a lot further. But it is what it is. It's what I have. I can't really do anything about it. It would have been great if it went off, too, because I would have summoned, drew, discarded one of these 3, and then, you know, potentially had a lot more significant plays. Yeah, I could have taken this and linked it away, but again, taking this and linking it away doesn't really do anything, because what would we have gone into? Like maybe Transverser, Nightmare Phoenix, discarded, popped one of these cards. Like, we'd still be in the same spot, because it seems like even without this on field, he's still got plenty of plays. And now he's going into Hot Red, yeah. Hot Red's a disaster. Yep, and now he links. Since that hit the graveyard, this gets to be summoned. Just as I thought. Absolute Power Force can't... Oh, he's doing Piercing. Is that what he's doing? Yeah. Gains 1,000, does Piercing. We can't target. 32-18. Yeah, it's game. Now this guy's attack. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It just... I guess bad discards there, but what can you do? Alright, I swapped decks because those were honestly some pretty bad losses. We switched to Diamond 2. This is statistically our best deck. Unfortunately, we opened Eternal Galaxy, because we always open Eternal Galaxy. It's basically a card that's just a part of our hand at this point, but our hand, other than Eternal Galaxy, is actually quite good. And I guess the beneficial part is that we can search some decent follow-ups. So we'll go Photon still. And then we can, with Photon, we can actually, if our opponent ashes this or imperms this, it's not the end of the world, because it's actually fine if they imperm this. Yeah, if they imperm it, we get to search something else. So I guess in this case we search Advancer, because we can summon it for free, and then we have Advancer, Endymion, both of them. So that's pretty cool. We have Durama, Advancer, Endymion. There's no point to special summon Advancer now. Last episode, I forgot to summon this in the standby phase. I forgot to Eternal Galaxy in the standby phase, and I actually got punished for it. So I gotta remember to do it before they, for some reason, if they out of the blue just summon Fall on a Valbaz out of the blue. All right, there we go. That's not too bad. That's a pretty 3 lines of interruption. You know, monster spell and then hand trap. Not bad. Monster trap, hand trap. And then follow up. Like, this is what's good about this deck. It's 3 lines of interruption. This is a really tough card to... Is he playing a 60 card deck? He is. This is really tough to make a call on this. I don't know if I'm supposed to be ashing this. I don't know what he's playing. So I legitimately don't know. Generally speaking, you have to know what deck your opponent's playing to know if this is worth ashing. You want to save it for whatever starter he's got, but I have no idea what he's playing, and it's Master Duel. So generally speaking, going +1 is something that I'm not going to allow, especially since I have 2 other interruptions. Again, if I knew what, like, if this was like game 2 and I knew, for example, he's playing Floowandereeze, and I was like 100% sure, I would save it for like a Rabina or something like that. But because I don't know what he's playing, I'm going to go ahead and ash that. Generally, like I said, you don't want to do that, and I don't think he's playing. Okay, I think what he's playing is probably some kind of a burn, some kind of nefarious deck. I don't know what it is, but it's some kind of nefarious deck. If it's burn, then he probably has a Lava Golem in hand. If I had to guess the hand, yes. Probably has Lava Golem in hand if I had to guess, if it is burn. If it's not burn, then, you know. And Lava Golem is a little bit of a problem. Okay, those are really great options in our hand right now, actually. So we're going to special summon this, first of all. Definitely summon that. This card is normal or special summoned. It can special summon from graveyard. That's actually kind of crazy. It's too bad we didn't detach anything. We can actually, what's crazy is we can summon Zorora, special summon this, and if we had a Galaxy in graveyard, we could have actually special summoned it back for free. But we just don't happen to have one, so we're going to go Zorora. Actually, no, Zorora negates the effect. I'm lying, that's not true. Zorora negates the effect, so this effect would not have activated anyway. But Zorora will allow us to get to some back row removal, which is nice. We'll activate this, and attach to itself, we'll attach the XYZ girl. Okay, he's playing Apophis. Depending on what he chains here, this can negate our effects. If he chains another card, okay, Yugioh. So this is going to be able to negate effects. I can't really. Okay, he's playing Eldritch. He's playing Eldritch or Trap Monsters, but this can negate our effects. The Apophis can negate effects. This can summon. This is a rough deck to play against. I'm not gonna lie. Eldritch is kind of rough. I don't know what else he's got, but that can definitely... So this can definitely negate this, and then we don't get to use all of our other effects, which is frustrating. But okay, so I guess we just go to battle phase and just start attacking over stuff. Yeah, we go to battle phase. Hit over this. Hit over this, and then we'll hit over this. Yep. Honestly, if I don't hit over this card, he can just turn it into a Link Spider anyway, so I don't think it's going to be beneficial to not hit over this card. I think regardless we hit over it. In the main phase 2, we make a Time Thief. Right now we're trying to get some damage in. We also, yeah, I was going to say, there's no point to like summon a Sue Ship or something like that. That wouldn't have actually accomplished anything. Dragite. Do we have Waters in Graveyard? We do have Waters in Graveyard. You know what? I should have summoned actually Draco. I could have attacked twice, but I mean that actually it's not good. Draco's very good against Eldritch actually. Funny enough, he's really good against Eldritch the Golden Lord, which is going to be coming out soon, but I actually think the Adamantipator Risen is probably the best card that I could summon right now because I can negate the Golden Lands at the end phase, which is really good. I can negate Golden Lands or any other weird trap card, but this is a trap card negate per turn. I'm not even going to activate this because I don't want him to have a strike because I really need to kind of keep the Adamantipator Risen alive and well right now. He didn't even activate the Yugioh in the end phase. During the end phase. Yeah, he didn't even activate. Well, I don't know. So during your end phase, am I missing? No, during the end phase. He could have activated. He just didn't. But this is really good. We have a monster negate, spell trap card negate, and he has a Kaiju. I knew he had a fucking Lava Golem. I knew it. I even said it. That's crazy. I literally said it. Every time I do that, it always ends badly for me. I literally said it. But what threw me off is like, oh, it's never mind. It's not a burn deck. Literally, I said it. That's so whack. I always use these stupid prediction. I always use my predictions for evil. To hurt myself, you know? Why do I have to be a Lava Golem in a 60 card deck? Why do I have to be right? Why do I always have to be right whenever it's bad? Now he's got this. I have no negates. I had 2 negates. They're fucking gone. That's so whack, man. That is so whack. That really is. That's whack as hell. Because now he can summon, what's his name? Eldritch the Golden Lord. I have no negates for him. It's not, I don't have, like, I have one tuner in the entire deck. It's Zorora, so I don't have access to any other, like... That shit is whack as hell. Buzzsaw Shark. I can't really use Buzzsaw Shark because Buzzsaw Shark... I can use this, actually. I mean, that's cool. So I can use him, activate his effect. I've never done this before. I can actually summon him back, which is cool, but he has no material. But I guess we can reattach material to him, which is nice. Oh, man. Here we go. My monster's getting popped. My monster's getting popped because you can now chain this one to special summon to pop my monster. This guy got so lucky with that Lava Golem. 60 card deck, he draws a Lava Golem. Why is it even in there? Why is it even in there? Why is this deck 60 cards? Why is Lava Golem in there? There we go. So he's going to summon that. He's going to be able to pop something. He's gonna, oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I mixed it up with Conquistador. This one banishes. Conquistador pops. I don't even know if there's a point to do any of this stuff. Bro, this is the wackest shit. This is so corny. That's so corny. We had total control of this game. I even thought he had. I'm attacking these, and they're just going to come back next turn anyway. Like, this guy's going to come back 3,500 attack. He had Conquistador anyway. This target destroys a monster. Does a face-up card. So I guess I can book everything on the field, and then this won't destroy anything. But, like, does it actually matter right now to save Lava Golem? Like, he's just going to be able to attack over it next turn anyway. I mean, I guess if I do this... It saves Lava Golem, and Lava Golem has more attack than he has. I mean, I guess, okay, whatever. I won't find another use for this card, unfortunately, anyway. This card has no use against Eldritch. It really doesn't... It doesn't do anything against them. Because, I mean, maybe it puts the trap cards in the back row. That's the best thing that you could possibly do, is put the trap cards back. Zombie World, okay. He's got Zombie World and other cards set. Right now he's got nothing going on in Graveyard, though. Never mind, he has a full Graveyard. He just doesn't activate these. Yugioh didn't activate it. Elixir, he activated last turn, so he couldn't. Actually, he activated both these cards last turn, so he couldn't activate them. They're once per turn. I forgot. I haven't played this deck in a long time, too. This is another deck. I haven't touched it in like 2-3 years, so I forgot that they are hard once per turn. So you can only use each effect once per turn. That now I understand what's going on there. Okay, he's going to set a Golden Lands card. Alright, so he's going to go to battle phase. What would be smart for him to do is actually attack the Lava Golem. They have equal attack and defense, but if Lava Golem's face up, it burns me. So it actually would have been smart to attack Lava Golem, because I would have just gotten burned for 1,000, and then he could have just destroyed it with Conquistador and OTK'd me the next turn. That would have actually been a smarter card to attack. This shouldn't even be here. This should be Link Spider that he can turn into that wind monster. When it battles a monster that points right here, can automatically destroy by battle. He should have summoned that already. Like, he should have already... That's pretty good, actually. That is a really good draw that might change the outcome of this game. That is actually rather good. I'm going to try to do the Endymion thing. That is actually really insane under Lava Golem. That is absolutely insane. I cannot flip this guy, because if I flip this, I lose the duel. I really do. I actually lose the duel if I flip Lava Golem right now. I absolutely cannot allow Lava Golem to be flipped at all. Alright, Conquistador, so he's going to pop my monster. Yeah, he's going to pop my monster. Sanguine, whatever. Hopefully he doesn't pop... I don't really care what he pops, honestly. It doesn't really matter. Doom King Ballardrock. Conquistador is going to pop my monster. There goes that guy. And this went bad quick. This went bad very quick. We had... the most beautiful board you've ever seen. We had a monster negate, spell negate, trap face down, hand trap, follow up. We had everything. One Lava Golem that I unfortunately, my big ass mouth predicted. Okay, he's going to link away. None of this really matters. Oh, Chaos Angel. Okay, none of this really matters because, damn it, why did it just... And of course, I'm going to lose my face down card. I lose the duel. Whatever, at least I'm going to be able to do this. And, you know, I didn't mean for this to happen. I didn't know it was going to happen immediately. And, oh, it didn't matter what I did anyway, because he had Golden Land forever anyway, so it really didn't matter the decisions I made there. Man, today's been a day full of misfortune. First, we get our Kaleido Chick milled out of one card. Then our Chupacabra discards itself. Then we get Lava Golems in our best board yet, because my big mouth predicts it. This is some terrible stuff today. This has been complete misfortune after misfortune today. Alright, this is what our opponent was playing. He had 2 Lava Golems. Out of a 60-card deck, he had 2 Lava Golems. Like, any other card wouldn't have mattered. Lava Golem actually mattered. He happened to draw a Lava Golem. What are the damn chances? Okay, today's been a bit of a disaster. We've got 2 starters, actually, and a monster. We've a starter plus a follow-up, so this is really not bad. I suppose we should go with this first because it stops the second monster. The monster we search will prevent us from entering the battle phase. Also, I should add that my opponent chose for me to go first. So basically, more than likely they're playing Tenpai or some sort of going second deck. So I do have to play at least somewhat smart around that. I'm going to go Galaxy Photon. We'll go with this. We'll end on this route. Like I said, today's been quite a day of misfortune. A lot of bad luck. You know, things happen, but a lot of very weird luck. Specific things happening that shouldn't be happening to hand, yes. But honestly, I think this is pretty decent. I think this is actually a pretty decent end board. On top of a pretty decent end board, pretty decent follow-up too. I mean, we've got a rank 4. Follow-up is a rank 4. It's about as good as it gets. And then they're playing probably Tenpai are going second deck, and we've got Phoenix Chain and Forbidden Droplets, 2 cards that are good against Tenpai. Never mind, they're not playing Tenpai. Why did I not? Okay, this was a mistake. Again, recently I've been forgetting to Eternal Galaxy in the standby phase, probably because I haven't been playing this deck as much, and other decks don't require me to do anything in the standby phase. He's going to Forbidden Droplets. This Galaxy Eyes player is going to Forbidden Droplets. Why? You know that this just ranks up my monster. Why are you negating my monster? It has no impact on it. You know what these cards do. Dude, you're playing the deck. It's your deck. How do you Forbidden Droplets this effect? It's your deck. You should know. This has no impact on what I'm doing. Why would you waste a Forbidden Droplets on this? Like, if anyone should know this, it's a Galaxy Eyes player. You know what's funny? This happened last episode, I think. We got forbidden droplets on this. Okay, so he's going to use this effect. He doesn't have any graveyard effects right now. I don't think this does anything. This is monster declares an attack, discard this card. If a photon monster would be destroyed by battle card effect, you can banish the card from graveyard. Okay, so honestly, this doesn't do anything right now. I actually think a Fiendish Chain would be really good. Actually, he's not really chain blocking anything, so I think I'm just gonna use the number Galaxy and just negate this. And actually, not only am I going to negate this, I think I'm going to negate and destroy this. I think that would be the smartest thing to do, negate and destroy. And if we need to attach material later, that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and negate and destroy. I think that's just the smartest thing to do. Yeah, that's it. If we need to attach material from the deck, we'll negate and destroy this monster since it's on field. Oh, he can prevent the destruction. I just read this card. The Galaxy Karibo. But it's good. I guess we got Galaxy Karibo. You know, we got it out of there. He's going to go with Galaxy Expedition. You control, you can special summon another one. Okay, fine. I mean, we've still got 2 interruptions, so at least that's good. And we have some destruction protection that's ready to go anytime. It's not the end of the world that he had this ready, because this was going to protect something at some point anyway. It would have been nice to be able to get rid of this Galaxy Soldier, because then he wouldn't have been able to use Expedition. But he still has a normal summon, so he can always, like, have Knight in hand or something like that, in which case he could just normal summon that. And then, regardless, you know, he's still got plays. He's got plenty of plays. Photon Dragon from the deck is an odd choice, I'll be honest. Very odd choice. Not the choice I would have made. Not the choice I would have made. But that's why we're not sitting there. Yeah, 2 Photon Dragons in circulation. This might be a very, very pure version of the deck. If he's playing Karibo. What's crazy about this archetype is actually this archetype has 2 different Karibos. They have Galactic Karibo, and they also have Photon Karibo, which is actually kind of incredible. Yeah, it's actually kind of unbelievable that one archetype. Usually they give every archetype 1 Karibo. This archetype actually has 2 Karibos, and Karibo's not even a card played by Kite, which is the guy who plays this deck in the show. Like, I don't know why he got 2 Karibos. No one else got 2 Karibo. I mean, Yugi probably has more than 1 Karibo. Yeah, he has the Karibo brothers, but like I don't know why this guy got 2 Karibos. This we're gonna negate for sure. I think I'm just gonna Fiendish Chain this so he can't attack or do anything else, so he can't bring back that guy. So we'll Fiendish Chain. This card's also annoying because it gives protection and stuff. Monster it gives protection. Is it this one that gives protection? I think the next one. Oh, it has the quick effect, discard and do something else. And it doesn't bring back. Okay, that's fine. So we do that. Okay, he doesn't have anything else. We'll activate Photon Lord. We'll search, assuming he doesn't have an Ash. Maybe this is what he has in hand. He's been saving an Ash. Never mind. We'll search Photon Advance. We'll just get ourselves a free summon. And that should be good. I could have gone with the other one that special summons him back, but I don't need Galaxy Photon on board. I'd rather use my summon on Buzzsaw Shark. This duel is done. This duel is absolutely done. You almost feel bad. This duel is done. Okay, well, you know, the bad luck stopped, so hopefully. We'll activate the Buzzsaw Shark, lock ourselves, but it doesn't matter. He's an Ash. It's not even... He did have an Ash. Not even relevant. Do I negate that? I mean, do I win the game if I negate this? I mean, it's going to get... I still have a rank 4 on field anyway, so... Yeah, there's no point to waste the negate on this. I'd rather, because this has a limited amount of Exceed material, so it's not like a negate every turn no matter what. Might as well just go into a rank 4. Actually, I can attack with both of these right now, I don't think. Or I could just make Silent Honor Arc take this, move it out of the way. Is that more damage? I think that's more damage because it's 2,000. So yeah, it's more damage to Silent Honor Arc. But also, we could just go with this, and this just will burn for 1,000. It destroys a monster, burns for 1,000, gains 1,000. I actually think this is better. Or we can just go Time Thief, because he's great for controlling games. Time Thief is pretty good. Actually, I think the Grenosaurus is probably best. It'll do the most damage the most quickly. And we'll just summon this, attack over his monster, and then activate Necro Valley. And I think we've got this one wrapped up if we play this right. There we go. We'll go into Grenosaurus. Like I said, Grenosaurus is a card that we don't go into as often, so I'd prefer to go into him. Like I said, burns. Does plenty. He burns, gains 1,000, And then, of course, he has the floating effect. So we have a Monster Negate, Forbidden Droplets, and then we drop Necro Valley, which shuts off his graveyard entirely. This is another card. We have not seen Necro Valley in a long... I legitimately don't even remember the last time we drew this card. We have not seen this card in such a long time. Such a long time. He's going to straight to end phase. Wonderful. Oh, I should have searched. I should have searched there. But it's whatever. It's not the end of the world. I 100% should have searched there, but hopefully it doesn't bite us in the butt. He's got one card. I mean, it's unless it's like a Photon Karibo, I think we're good. No, he has an Ash. Or he's picking. Maxi. Okay. So we win no matter what. His graveyard's shut down, and yeah, I mean, his graveyard's shut down. It's over. He's going to give us a Judgment. I mean, it literally doesn't matter what he gives us at this point. I think we just go to battle phase and we wrap it up. Okay, nice. Clean win. That guy actually chose for me to go first. So, I mean, I lost that coin flip too, but I guess he made us go first. Our hand was just too good to beat, truthfully. Okay, we got 2 legacy tickets and beautiful Beast Trainer. This is another card that has never come to the TCG. It just doesn't exist. And then another, maybe one day usable rank 4. One day usable normal monster that is a level 4. This is what my opponent's playing. I mean, I don't know why he chose for me to go first. I have no idea why. I mean, he had triple tactics and 1 call by and Royal Rare Zeus. That's incredible. Okay, time to open a master pack. I always predict bad stuff. Can we ever predict like good stuff? How about we pull a Zeus, right? Let's do that. I'm always predicting the most unlikely scenarios. It's like, oh, I know for a fact he's gonna have a lava golem. This guy has a lava golem. I always predict the most unbelievable things that never end up good. How about we, Zeus maybe? This isn't too bad actually, right? Never mind. I don't think this is good. I don't have a Psyframe driver, so none of these pulls actually. And third Chthana, that's actually good. That's the best pull we've had in the last like 4 episodes. I swear to God. Another that's a playset. I'm very happy with that. I just said earlier I like Tenyis. That's a great card. Back-to-back great cards. Okay, finally. This episode was giving me a lot of... it's not a bad card, actually. It's giving me a lot of grief. This is a phenomenal pull. First of all, we have Super Poly. We have 1 Super Poly, so that's good. Also, we have... What are they called? Lunalights. Summer Dark? Summer Light? I mean, it's not bad. And it's just a generically good card. The only thing with this is it fuses monsters on the field, not tokens. That's irrelevant, but it fuses monster on the field, not in the hand, which Lunalights fuse a lot in the hand, and then Guinevere. Okay, that's pretty good. 2 good pulls. This is literally usable in every singular one of our decks. Almost every one. It's good in the Tenyi deck, the Tenyi Synchro deck. It's good in the water deck. It's good in the Marincess deck. It's good in the deck we're currently playing right now. Okay, so I'm looking at the deck. I really don't actually know what to replace. I'm looking at it. Maybe Rochka. Maybe Rochka. This would be the card to... Rochka's cool because she's a +1 and she has decent stats. We have other +1s that aren't decent stats. So we have like... we have like Condemned Witch, which is 100 attack, and it searches Forbidden Droplets, so that's good, but it's like 100 attack. This actually applies pressure because it's 16 and it gives you a free card. Also, this card eats Maxi Ashes sometimes, which I really actually like. Because I'll normally summon the Ash, so it's like, oh great, I don't have to worry about that anymore. But a third Chthana would be nice. I don't know. I got to think about it. I think I'll just leave it. I'll think on it a little bit. I want to keep the spell trap cards higher than the monsters, because if I start taking out like Ring of Destruction or something like that, or I take out like, I don't know, what could I, like Gozen or something, it could actually come back to bite me. This deck actually is pretty good under Gozen because we have basically waters and lights. As long as we stick to one of the 2 routes, we're good. The only other thing we have is a couple fire monsters, but for the most, the deck is all waters and lights, and then we have 4 fire. Mostly light and water. Okay. Here's our hand. We only drew 1 monster, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. But I mean, this is a set 4 pass kind of a hand. We can't really do anything with this monster. It doesn't actually accomplish anything for us, but it's not bad. See, this is one of those situations where Rochka would be better, because Rochka would just get us an 1800 monster plus let us get a free card. It would have been really good. Unfortunately, we have no protection or anything, so they have Harpy's Feather Duster, we just lose. Okay. I'm going to start with Desires. I don't even know what deck this could really be. There's so many different decks that it could be. True Dracos. True Dracos. Okay. Like I said, our hand is really lackluster. I'm gonna summon Dynamite Knight. I think we get rid of this guy, but I think we get rid of this guy. But he can just shuffle him back and then draw a card. And then also he can just... I guess we have to... This is really minus, but I think we have to do this. We have to... Torrential, he'll activate, and then we have to Fiendish. I think we just have to do that. It's unfortunate we have to waste 2 cards to out one monster, but... I mean, he wasted 2 cards to put the monster into play, because he wasted the trap card plus the Dynamite Knight. Honestly, True Dracos right now are not the best deck. We just have, like, such a shitty hand that this is actually going to be a lot closer, and if anything, they're going to win. Because they're going to have floodgates now, and now we have to play through their floodgates, and we didn't get the setup yet. So they can do an additional tribute summon. And I guess I could have waited for, but I mean, regardless, it would have been kind of the same situation. Dragonic what's his name? Masterpiece. Yeah, this is whack. This hand was just so shit. I can't do anything. He's unaffected by traps. I have no monsters. He's gonna pop my trap. There's nothing I can do here. This is just really bad. You win a coin flip and then you draw a hand like this. It's just you might as well just make me go second, honestly. Yeah, he's gonna. I don't even know why he's doing this. He's unaffected by trap cards. There's no reason for him to do it. He's unaffected. The other card has no effect in this duel whatsoever. It's a lost win, so can't do anything with that. He has a quick effect pop. What I draw has no impact whatsoever on anything. It doesn't matter what I draw. Even if I draw like a Buzzsaw Shark, I still... It doesn't matter. He has the quick effect pop anyway. I don't even know what I could... Reinforcements. Okay, I'm going to try my best, but there's not much that I can do here. I'm going to go reinforcements. I'm going to try what I can. Monarchs Erupt. Negate the... This is like skill drain. Yeah, we lost. There's nothing we could do. That was just horrible hand. Why even win a coin flip if you're going to make me play through 9 floodgates? Okay, we lost a coin flip, but we drew a pretty good hand, honestly. And our opponent chose for us to go first. We'll summon this out. I don't think there's... Is there a point to summon the Z Armored Sage? I don't think there is. Okay, so I guess we activate this, and if this gets negated, then we just summon the Sage, and if we don't, then we don't. Alright, there we go. That's good enough. So now we can just go into our usual board. There can be only one. Forbidden Droplets. It's not bad. Not a bad little board. Forbidden Droplets. There can be only one. And Photon. Not bad. Not Photon Lord. Not bad. This is actually a pretty decent board. A lot to accomplish here. We have a Floodgate. The only thing we're missing really is like a hand trap to have our triple threat, but we have Monster Negate eventually. Monster Negate, Floodgate. We don't really have any like protection, but overall I don't think it's too bad. We'll rank our guy up. There we go. So now we have Photon Lord. Like I said, not a bad hand. Plus we have Forbidden Droplets for 2 if we really need to. And he scoops anyway. Perfect. I guess that was good enough. He chose for us to go first. I really don't know what he was playing, but good enough. And we get ranked up. Nice. We get to rank tier 2. To gold tier 2. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. Out of curiosity, they were playing Altergeist with the Live Twins. I don't know how that works. And also random Amazon Its Queen. And this is... I don't know how this works. I don't know why they chose for us to go first if this was their deck. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's finally open a Master Pack. Like I said, this episode we've pulled... Actually, we only opened 1 pack, but we pulled really well out of it. But everything else has been pretty crappy. This is like a Call of the Haunted. This isn't bad. It's more cubics. We have a lot of cubics already. Sonic Chick, useless. Big Evolution Pill. I guess I can search that. And the card that searches Evolution Pill, actually, is right here. We have 2 copies of Overtext Coatlas now. So now we pulled a Big Evolution Pill and the card that search it in one thing. Tribute a Dinosaur. Activate this card. Normal summon level 5 or higher. Dinosaur without tributing. Okay. Tribute a Dinosaur, and then you can... So you basically tribute the Dinosaur and then summon it. And that's basically does exactly. I don't know why you would play this. All right, so we are going second. We lost a coin flip. We are playing Dark World, or against Dark World. If a monster, I mean, unfortunately they opened pretty well. They opened Genta and the Archives. I can Ash Genta. Genta is usually the best card to Ash in this deck. It is Genta. I mean, I can. The problem is you can chain block with everything else. Maybe Dugaris is a decent one. But generally speaking, whenever I Ash this, they end up having the field spell in hand anyway. The thing that sucks is they can still just activate Dark World Archives and then, what is it, draw 2, discard, so they can still use this effect because they sent a card. Never mind. Mothman. Bigfoot. Oof. That's pretty bad for them. Then they get to draw. Again, if they manage to level 4, yeah, Dugaris can come out. I could have saved it for Dugaris, but I do want... That field spell gives them a lot of advantage. Because it lets them discard and then put... And then banish Genta. Lets them banish Genta, discard. It lets them do a lot. The field spell's a lot in this deck. This will let them draw 2, discard 1. This is another card that it would be awesome to pull actually for Lunalights. This is really good for them. Discard this. They can add it back. They want to. Triple Tactics. I did Ash them. Triple Tactics is a really, really, really good card in this deck. Like, amazing, because you can put things on your opponent's board and then make your opponent activate things, even if they don't have it. But unfortunately, we got Triple Tactic. This is our second time playing against Dark World and drawing Summoning Curse. Summoning Curse is really, really good against Dark World, but we're going second, so I don't know how well that's going to really work. Our hand is like... This is good. This is really good going first. We probably would have already had them end turn if we went first. So we had this and this, which is great, and then we have 2 bricks. Not like real bricks, but like kind of like soft bricks. They're like level 4 monsters that you don't want to see, but you know, they're here. Yeah, this guy managed to draw. He's going to draw 2 3 times, so he's going to draw 6 cards. Dugaris, Triple Tactics, and Dark World Archive. So he's going to be able to draw 2, discard twice, and then just draw 2 straight up once. Yeah, now that he's got Grapha in play, it's not looking good for us. Okay, it looks like our opponent is setting things. I was going to say they're ending their turn, but they're not. They're just setting things so they can activate more dangers. Okay, we have to discard a card. I'm probably going to discard the right-hand shark. That's a free special summon anyway. Going to go into SP Little Knight. That's actually unfortunate. SP Little Knight is a little annoying to deal with. Alright, so this is our opponent's end board. It's really not actually that impressive. And they've given us the right-hand shark, which is really good because that's just a free summon that we can just put into play. We do have some plays here. Hopefully I manage to do something. I'm not going to be able to enter the battle phase because of the battling boxer uppercutter, preventing me from entering the battle phase. It usually doesn't come up, but this is the first, and it's a max. I really love this card. You don't understand how much I love this card. Nothing beats your opponent going full combo and then maxi. Does anybody else love that a lot? I love it. I love it. I had a really good play lined up. That play is out the window. That play is completely out the window. SP Little Knight is also really, really good against Galaxy. Like, really, really good against Photon. Because Galaxy Photon... Unfortunately, Galaxy Photon, as good of a card as he is, if he gets banished, he loses all his materials. Ash. He probably drew that off the Maxi. That sucks. Alright, so I guess we just go to battle phase is all we have. Just attack over SP Little Knight. Our monster can't be destroyed by battle, which I guess is kind of cool because that means that for 2 turns, we get to stall our opponent. But we'll just go with Summoning Curse and a few other things. Yeah, really unfortunate. This guy, the thing is, I watched these people underperform. Like, this guy drew 6 cards, and he ended on an SP Little Knight and a Rainbow. Like, what did you do? You didn't do anything. Maybe he has the fusion spell face down, but if he's got that, then, like, bro, why didn't you summon Grapha? But he ended on SP Little Knight and Rainbow. But it's just like it's not even. It's the hand traps that really cooked us. All of these like generic cards Alright, Dark World. This thing. Alright, that's fine. If he can summon... he already summoned Dugaris, which is like their fire monster, but everything else is pretty much dark. But if he summons anything that's not a dark monster, we flip Gozen, and then we probably win the game if we do that, because then we have Photon. He can't be destroyed by battle because he was summoned with this. So this is still going to be protected by battle, even though I detached the shark away, because this is on... it's on the summon of the monster. It gains the effect through the X seed, so even if I detach it, it's still good to go. Like I said, we have lost wins, stuff like that. And he probably won't know the fact that my monster's not destructible by battle. Now that he has Grapha, that's bad. Yeah, because Grapha can just destroy whatever. Hopefully he just destroys... Nope, he's going to destroy Summoning Curse. I was going to say hopefully he destroys Gozen match, but there goes Summoning Curse. Yep, now Grapha's coming out. Like I said, Grapha's not the end of the world. Nothing's really the end of the world because this can't be destroyed by battle. This guy probably doesn't recognize that. Okay, he's going to use Dark World Dealings. And draw, discard. Uppercutter's cool, but I can't attack with the monster, so I actually think that Endymion's probably better in this situation. And then he's going to Archives. Search with Rainbow. Again, we're not done here yet, but we'll see. This is one of those duels that's going to be really, really long. Whether I lose or whether I win, it's going to be a long-ass duel. And it's even more frustrating when you have a long-ass duel and you lose. That's like the worst. I'd rather just lose quickly. This is like... because it's going to draw out. It all depends on if he... like, if he summons Appaloosa, I flip Gozen, I can win this duel. It's just, like, I probably win this duel. But if he takes 10 minutes and then just summons 4 monsters and then just attacks me and just keeps attacking me, then I probably lose. He's going to summon this guy right here. That's fine. Again, it really depends on what he summons. You can go into a rank 8 here, and now there are Dark World Dealings. Usually Dark World Dealings is terrible because it gives your opponent... so we just discard Photon Thrasher. Usually Dark World Dealings is a really, really bad card because it gives your opponent plays. Like, it would theoretically give me plays. Like, it gave me the play. It gave me the right-hand shark play, for example. See, that right-hand shark would have been sick because I would have summoned right-hand shark, and then I could have summoned the Battling Boxer, and then I would have had 2 rank 4s here right now. So I could have entered, you know, I could have had, like... doesn't matter who's Time Thief, Sue Ship, whatever. I would have had 2 rank 4s right now, but instead I have 1 rank 4 because I couldn't play into the Max C against Dark World. And he's going to activate Ceruli. Cerule's going to give me... actually, I could have prevented this Ceruli, honestly. By activating Gozen, I could have prevented Ceruli, but... yeah, I should have done that. I should have done that. So he can target 2 cards your opponent controls, destroy them. So he's going to target Gozen and... lost. I definitely should have I should have got Ceruli off the board. I guess we'll just negate this. Might as well, but we should have flipped Gozen, and then we would have prevented Ceruli from ever coming out. And then we could have just switched Galaxy Photon to defense and probably just sat on whatever. So this is going to get reduced, but this isn't staying on board more than likely anyway. Summon that. Pop 2. Danger Thunderbird. Shocked he didn't use it earlier when he, you know, when I had set cards. Silva. Okay, so Silva gets the special summon. Our opponent's going to Zombie Vampire. Yeah, the Gozen wouldn't have done anything. They haven't made really a play that I should have summoned that, but I accidentally hit cancel instead of this, but my opponent's not really making like plays that are impact, like they're just not making. This really sucks. Like, Maxi's such a frustrating card for us to play against because it just takes away what little we are able to do. It prevents, and then I have to end, and then our opponent can summon 56 times in a turn. I can't do anything about it because I'm competing with very little. Yeah, honestly, I think I just, even though my monster can't be destroyed by battle, I think I just scoop. This guy is going to sit here and play by himself for the next 25 minutes. It's just going to waste all of our time. We can actually go win some more packs. Alright, this is like the first coin flip I've won in like the past hour. And of course, we draw no monsters. We just, well, hand traps, but we draw no Our hand literally looks like a meta hand. You take this Fiendish Chain out, and it looks like we're playing Labyrinth and Bricked. Like, I won one coin flip in the last hour, and it was the True Draco duel, and I drew a brick hand like this, and then now I win another coin flip, and I draw another brick hand like this. Like, it's... I don't even know how this happens. We have so many starters, but they don't seem to ever be drawn. They're playing Assault mode. Wow. Okay, I don't even... Do you ash this? Do you not ash this? I have no clue. I have no clue. I don't think you ash this. I think you just ash the... What a weird scenario. Like, Assault mode. Yeah, I don't know if you ash that. This is the card you would theoretically ash, but being that he already... I guess we Ghost Ogre this. That's what you do. You Ghost Ogre this, because that gets this thing off the board. Even though he searches, that gets this dude off the board. So he doesn't have, like, the lion and stuff. He has... Yeah, I guess, yeah, you just Ghost Ogre this. It wipes it off the board. He doesn't get to do the play into the lion, because he has nothing on the board anyway. That is, I believe, the correct play. That is the correct play in my book. The only thing is, again, we can't really, like, punish our opponent. We can, like, stall him as long as we can, but we can't do anything about anything. He's going to search Sentinel. That's fine. He wasted his normal summon. I think he's playing maybe Pure Assault mode. He's going to activate. If I don't ash this, then he gets to summon what's his name. Actually, no, I'll save the ash. I think I'll just Fiendish Chain when he summons the monster. And then, yeah, and then it'll get banished at the end phase. So, yeah, I'll wait for him to activate, yeah. We'll wait for him to activate it first, because it's once per turn. Yep, he's going to activate, and then we Fiendish Chain on this. Reveal that. Yep, we know how this works. Target, sure. Fiendish Chain. And we'll Fiendish Chain this dude. Yep, we Fiendish Chain this dude, and now end phase, it'll get banished because of emergency teleport, so it'll essentially wipe itself off the board. I think this will probably stall his turn, or end his turn here. Yep, that'll end his turn. Again, we need to draw like a Buzzsaw Shark or something. We need to draw a monster that we can actually do something with. Endymion's not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it Endymion. As maybe Endymion won't do this turn, but it will do it over the course of a couple of turns, because it'll give us some advantage. So that's good. Also, what's cool is Fiendish Chain actually... Fiendish Chain remains on board, so we basically have free ammo for the Forbidden Droplets. He's going to Ash us? Whatever. Whatever, I don't even care. That's good. You can Ash us. You can Ash us. That's not the end of the world. It sucks kind of, because I wanted to use Artemis next turn, but it's whatever. You Ash this. Okay, fair enough. I'm not going to use the effect to pop and draw, because I actually do want to search next turn if I can. So I'll just attack directly. Since I only have one Art. If I had multiple Artemises, I would have popped the Artemis and searched. But honestly, I think... Because it'll draw and then I'll have to put something back. I would rather... I'm not going to put Ash Blossom back. Because I was saving the Ash Blossom for that Sentinel that they have, that they searched. Because Sentinel tributes itself for cost, and then we can Ash it. Perfect, see? So he summons this, tribute, special summon from your hand or deck. And then if he tributes this, we Ash it, and then he, again, wasted his normal summon. Should be pretty good. Yep, activate, tribute, locks himself, fine. We activate Ash Blossom, and that prevents the Sentinel. Then he also still, I believe, still locks himself into Synchros. Yeah, you can't summon except for Synchros, but I think he's playing a pure Synchro deck. I mean, look at this guy's sleeves. Yep, good enough. Now he can use... I think my opponent is playing just pure Assault mode, which is really actually... I've never seen anybody play pure Assault mode ever in my life. So we're going to search Zorora for free. We're going to summon the Zorora. Do we activate this? I think we activate this, right? I don't think there's a reason not to. We activate this. What are we doing? What did I just do? Oh, I accidentally... Okay. Do I have any spellcasters in the graveyard? No. I mean, I might as well equip this. I didn't mean to do this, actually. But that's life. I guess we'll just equip this to this monster for now. No effect applicable. We'll activate this. to destroy the Artemis to draw. See if we get something better. Right-hand shark is definitely not worth it. I was going to link these two monsters away or synchro these two monsters away anyway. So it doesn't matter. Target one Magistus monster you control, equip it with one Magistus monster from your extra deck. Okay, I was like, what effect is it letting me activate? So I guess we do a little bit more damage this way. We just attack with these two. And we attack with these two. And main phase 2. We can special summon out. Honestly, Draco Berserker's really good against this deck. Like, really, really good against this deck, but I kind of want to summon the Risen. This Risen is just a spell negate every single turn, and then we have Solemn Warning and Droplets for the monster negates. I think that would probably be better. I think Risen is probably the best, just in case they have, like, some crazy destruction effect. I think Risen's pretty damn good. And then we have Solemn Warning if they Synchro Summon. And other stuff. Yeah, I think we have... Yeah, this is good enough. That's pretty good. If they activate, like, Mass Destruction, we have Risen. Monster effects, we have Droplets. Durama is a emergency button. And then Warning for the Synchro. So we have some pretty good stuff. End phase, even better. Even better than any of that stuff happening. I think we covered our board on every single way. I think we got our board covered, so that's pretty good. And now we just attack and we're good. That's it, we win. I've never played against pure assault mode. I'm glad we won. We could have easily lost, but we just happened to draw the most meta hand we've ever seen in our entire deck ever. I mean, that was like, again, it looked like we looked like a bricked meta deck. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing assault mode. Pure assault mode with assault mode dragon. Again, we want to pull this dude. If we can pull this in Stardust, we're in business. We can run something similar to this, but I know that doesn't sound great after we just beat this person, but they could have easily beaten us. I mean, they had Raigeki, they had Harpy's Feather Dust, they had some really good cards. This card's pretty good. Shuffle one assault mode monster, draw 2 cards. Like, we have some good assault mode cards. Like, we have this guy, for example. We have 3 of the assault mode version of Red Dragon Archfiend, for example. We have 3 of that, but I can't do anything with it. It's just not good enough. But yeah, if we pull this, it would actually matter. Okay, let's pull something good out of this Master Pack again. Something good would be nice. Or we have Chthana. 3rd Chthana is probably the best thing we pull today. But it's a lot of stuff we can get that could be good. Nope, nope. It's a Cosmo monster. It's a Cosmo monster, so we have a lot of Cosmos. It's not one of the best ones, but it is a Cosmo monster. Parallel Exceed. Do we have 3 of this now, or do we have 2 of this? I don't know. I don't know how many we have. Male and Constellar. Pollock. Alright, so we do have 3 copies of Parallel Exceed, but it's limited to 1. The problem with Parallel Exceed is... The problem with this card is we don't really play Link monsters. So, that's the biggest issue with Parallel Exceed. We just don't play Link monsters. So I guess we can maybe, if we go to our Diamond 2 deck, right? Like, let's look at this, for example. We can, in theory, summon, like, not Nightmare Phoenix, but we can summon one of our other Link 2s. Like, let's say we have Endymion, not Endymion. Let's say we have... Actually, no, we couldn't, because, right, if I summon Buzzsaw Shark, I can only Exceed summon anyway, so I wouldn't be able to do anything. It's a great card, Parallel Exceed. It just doesn't work with any of our decks right now. We don't have any links that really work with it. Even like Artemis, for example, points up. If it pointed down, we can have that conversation, because then I could just summon Endymion, and then it points down. I can summon Parallel Exceed, but it points up, so it doesn't really work. We don't have any Link ones that it really works with. The only thing we maybe have is Link Karibo, but we don't play any level 1s. Like, as good as this card is, we just don't have cards that operate well with this card. Alright, our opponent yet again let us go first, so we'll see what that result. I mean, the hand's really good, assuming they don't have anything too crazy. The fact that they have an activation in the standby phase means they could have a Max C. But it is what it is, right? Our hand is pretty good, though. It is definitely pretty good. We'll see what they have. They let us go first, like I said. This is an inherent summon, which is good. So we can summon it, and our opponent can't respond. And then we've got... Like I said, this hand's looking pretty good. I mean, we've got... We're going to end on Galaxy Lord, Solemn Judgment, Forbidden Droplets, a discard for Forbidden Droplets, and Necro Valley. I mean, this is pretty damn good. Like, it's one of the better boards that we've had in a really long time in this deck. It almost, like I said, it almost looks meta. It almost looks meta. So we'll just set everything, activate Necro Valley, and pass. I mean, it looks really good. It looks really good. We got to remember to put chaining on. Looks really, really good. But they did let us go first, meaning they could have massive board breakers. So if they have those, then, you know, that becomes very bad very quickly. Necro Valley is very good against Tenpai if that's what they're playing. If it's not, then, I mean, it's good against a lot of decks. That's good against a lot of decks. We got to see what they're playing. Just in case they're playing Mech Knights, I'm going to play this out a little smarter. So I'm going to go with him. Summon this here, and just in case they're playing Mech Knights, I'll put this monster way over here. But the likelihood of them playing Mech Knights is very, very slim, being that Mech Knights has been out of the meta for forever, since like many years. We're going to start off with a Foolish. Foolish is definitely fine with Necro Valley in play. He can activate the effects, but he can't, like, if he's playing tier limits, he can't get the monsters back, so at least that's good. You can't shuffle back. Can't do any of that stuff, but we'll see. This will reveal very, very much about what he's playing the second he activates. The second he resolves his Foolish. I was definitely not going to Solemn Judgment a Foolish Burial, so that's fine. And whatever he does send, if it's really that scary, oof, perfect. We finally get a revenge against this deck. Finally. I don't even know why you would Foolish that specifically. What am I looking at? That actually outs. That actually outs our monster. That's what's infuriating. That actually outs our monster. Wow, we negate the effect, not activation, right? Opponent's monster activates its effect. You can detach a material, negate that monster effect. So if he activates this in the damage step, he actually outs our Photon Lord. What a random ass card to out Photon Lord with. That is quite something. I think I'm actually going to have to use Forbidden Droplets on a DD Assailant. I don't think anyone's ever said that in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! No one has ever used that on a DD Assailant. Yeah, he after damage calculation, just at the end of the damage calculation, he gets to banish our Photon Lord, and he's going to scoop anyway. We almost had to do the unthinkable there for a second. We almost had to do like a play that's never been done. That would have been incredible. You know I had to see this deck. They are playing Horse. Pure Horse. They made us go first. They are playing pure Horse. Sometimes I draw like the best hands against the biggest goofballs. I wish I would have drawn a subpar hand against this, because we would have got to see what the hell this guy was playing. But every time we play against an absolute goofball like this, they end up playing, we draw an amazing hand. We play against the meta, we draw like garbage. But yeah, I would have loved to see what this deck did. Like, I really would have loved to see it. Alright, let's see what else we get here. Oh, you are. That's nice. That's nice. We deserve something. Today's been heinous. Terrible. We've got this guy right here. It's Adventure card. We don't have many Adventure support cards. Can't use that. Can't use that. I mean, maybe we can use Fire Formation cards once we get more. We can use them with Lunalights, perhaps. Yang Zing, Dark Lord, another Descendant. I think that's our third copy. UR is Mekanko Spirit Walk. Mekanko Spirit Walk. It doesn't get any more in archetype than Mekanko Spirit Walk. Okay, we went first. Our hand is really not good. We drew this guy a couple of times today with no level 4 monsters. He sucks with no level 4 monsters, but I mean, this is an odd situation. Like, literally even our brick level 4 monsters would have been good. Even our level 4 bricks. So even if we drew like, who's like a brick that we have in our deck, even if we drew like the shark, like right hand shark with him, he's good, but we just happen to not. I would play more of him if I could. Harpy's Feather Duster. What a guy. Harpy's Feather Duster. Skullcrobat Joker. Harpy's Feather Duster, Skullcrobat Joker. We have no choice. We have to ash. This card's really good. Our hand was just not even that bad, but they just had Harpy's Feather Duster. Sometimes you just lose to it. It's a part of the game, unfortunately. Pendulum Call. There goes Columns. All right, so there goes. He can summon. He can get his 2 scales, and then we just lose. All right, we lost the coin flip. This sucks. Look at this hand. Look at this incredible hand. We lost the coin flip. Never mind. Our opponent made us go first. I think we activate D-Fissure because that'll. If our opponent doesn't, this will protect us from Effect Veiler, and Yeah, it'll protect us from Effect Veil. Our opponent can Max C right now. They always have Max C. They always have it. They always have it, man. They always have it. We win coin flips, or we lost this coin flip and they made us go first, but they always have Max C anyway. They have Imperm too. Or they're timing out. They either have Imperm or are timing out. We'll see. Imperm. I honestly don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. And then this board would have been amazing if he didn't Imperm us. Because even through the Max C, we would have had a Photon Lord that is protected, and then Torrential plus Needle Sealing, which would have been amazing. But he had the Imperm. Now he's got Herald. Ugh, this card. I can't stand this freaking deck. It's probably Voiceless Voice. Oh, that gets banished. See ya. See ya, chump. At least that's good. At least this Dimensional Fissure is going to be putting in a ton of work against this archetype. If he summons anything crazy, we do have Torrential. Yeah, it's fine. Also, Gozen is worthless in this matchup. He drew Barrier. He just hard drew Barrier. He just hard drew Barrier. Hard drew Blessing. No need to search when you hard draw them. He's going to search. He's going to activate Barrier, search. I really don't want to Torrential, but I can Torrential, and then that banishes the low. Which is pretty cool. If this Shark could survive, that would be the best case scenario. Because then I can just use the Shark next turn. Oh, thank God. Okay, yeah, the Shark survived. So now we can still make our plays this turn. Hopefully, assuming that Ghost Ogre is actually dead. This is the only card in our entire deck that is dead under D Fissure. We drew it. We drew the damn thing. Okay, let's activate this. He can't affect Veiler us because we've got the D Fissure right now. So we'll summon that out. We don't want to do that to ourselves. We managed to clean it up. We managed to clean it up. This guy, we managed to do it. We managed to clean it up. Okay, so again, he doesn't have Effect Veiler's dead right now, so even if he has it, it doesn't do anything. So that's at least good. Our monsters still go to Graveyard, which is kind of cool. We'll search out Eternal, yes. And now we just go to battle phase. Ghost Ogre, like I said, is totally dead in this matchup. It does absolutely nothing. We send this to the graveyard. Or banish. We banish that. Main phase 2. Set Eternal. And honestly, we're on a really good situation right now. Really good situation. He has the Saravis guy, the monster version. Barrier of the Voiceless Voice is good because it's a search every single turn for him, which is going to be a little frustrating for us, but I think that's fine because even though it's a search every single turn, he does have to deal with the Photon Lord now. So, and also he can't get a low in the graveyard. He can only, he'd have to get a low onto the field. Plus, I have the Torrential and stuff like that. So I can Torrential and then Needle Sealing and stuff like that. So if he summons multiple monsters, I can do something about it. My monster, again, can't be destroyed by card effects. So his or mine. So that's good. And if he manages to destroy Dimensional Fissure, then we've got Ghost Ogre live. Okay, he's going to have Voiceless Voice, Prayers of the Voiceless Voice. That's fine. This is their Ritual spell. He's going to get rid of Saravis to summon out the Guardian. The Guardian doesn't actually matter. I probably am going to Torrential the Guardian because I think he has an effective search, right? Everything in this deck has an effective search. The good thing is the Guardian will not have the extra 2,000 attack. Also, the Guardian will not be able to negate because the low is not in graveyard or on field. So that's good. So he's going to summon the Skull Guardian. And then if this card special summon, add a Voiceless Voice monster or a Ritual monster. So we're definitely going to Torrential now. Yeah, we're going to Torrential now. It's just a really smart Torrential. Even if he adds low, I get the Torrential. His monster does get destroyed unless this has some special protection. Yeah, that gets banished, destroyed, and banished. So now even if he does search low, I could just negate low if I need to. Yeah, he's going to search low. I could just negate low, and then he's just stuck with a 50 attack monster. It's not doing anything. It would be really awesome if I could have Ghost Ogre this Barrier, but Again, I'm kind of preventing myself, so he's going to summon this anyway. There's not much I can do there. If he summons 4 monsters, I could Needle Sealing. Hopefully he does. But knowing my luck, he's just going to summon 3 and end on that. He's going to place a Voiceless Voice. I think we activate this, because then he's going to get... I don't want him to be able to get all of the other stuff, so I think we just detach this. Yeah, I don't want him to be able to do all the extra stuff. He's going to try to negate, but I can't be destroyed. I can just be negated. Yeah, there's not much I can do there. He's going to negate my effect. If he summons 1 more monster, though, I think we're in a very good situation. We want him to summon 1 more monster, but he won't. He'll just go to battle phase. Voiceless Voice. And I can add back from Banished. Yeah, we're hoping and praying he summons 1 more monster. He's going to add back the Seravis guy. We really, really, really need him to summon 1 more monster, because then we're in business. He's going to activate Radiance. If he pops our D-Fissure, that's actually not bad. Hopefully he pops Goes In and D-Fissure, leaves our Needle Sealing. Yeah, that's fine. If it's fine that he popped this, because now Ghost Ogre's actually live. I really hope he summons 1 more monster. He doesn't. That really, really sucks. He does not summon 1 more monster. We needed 1 more monster for him to summon, and then we would have been good. We'll activate number 90. No, we don't want to Ghost Ogre ourselves. We'll add, I guess, Galaxy Summoner now. Because I think Galaxy Summoner is the play. To hand, yes. We'll add this to hand, although he does have the gates now. We always draw Goes In the shittiest situations. We never draw it when we're playing against Horse. We always draw it when we play against Pure Lights, Pure Darks, Pure Water. It's like every time we see this stupid ass card. It's another one that's just like, it's a really good card, but not in all matchups. But it's a really good card in a lot of matchups. Damn, this is a frustrating one if we lose this. Because we had it so close. I mean, we did play through multiple hand traps, but we were very, very close to winning this one. Oh, shit, that's pretty good. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and Goes In. We're going to go ahead and Goes In for sure. Because now he has to send something to the graveyard. Yeah, he's send that. That's fine. He's in an end phase. Okay, perfect. The problem is he has negates. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I guess did we activate this? Yeah, I guess we activate this to try to bait something. And never mind, it's a summoning condition. There's no baiting out a summoning condition. And I guess we just pass now. Yeah, actually, we have some plays here. We have some plays for sure. We'll just end phase. We summon that in defense for free. We have our life points protected. I thought this was an activated effect. Turns out it's a summoning condition. If only we could banish this low somehow. But he could add it back anyway. I could Ghost Ogre this. That wouldn't be too bad. He'd probably negate this if I Ghost Ogred it, right? I probably want to Ghost Ogre this instead anyway. He's going to activate Prayers to add back Prayers. Yeah, I want to probably Ghost Ogre the barrier. He's going to reveal. Shuffle back. Summon Seravis out. Okay. Add a Voiceless Voice. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try to Ghost Ogre this. If he negates it, it's fine. We actually want him to summon 4 monsters. If he negates it, that's fine. Because then we can... If he negates it, we have the other... Well, he has Call By. Okay. I didn't expect that. I did not expect a Call By. Yeah. Damn it. I would have... Oh my god. It's always something. It's always something. They had a freaking Call By the Grave. I wanted him to negate this, but I guess it's fine because I can summon... When he summons another monster, what we're going to do is... He's going to summon another monster, and then I'm going to activate Crackdown targeting this guy. Although, actually, I can't target anything. Right? I can't target anything. Crackdown, it's fine. Alright, he's going to search Seravis. Seravis prevents targeting. Alright, he's going to summon, activate the card from Graveyard. So he might summon Seravis here. Which is fine. I actually want him to summon Seravis. Tribute Saravis to summon Saravis too. Again, he just like, I don't know how he does it, but he's like avoiding summoning 4 monsters. If a light monster is special summon to your field, special. Okay, so now is our time to activate Crackdown. I actually want him to negate Crackdown. I'm baiting it out. I want him to negate the Crackdown. Never mind, he can't negate the Crackdown, I guess. That'll get destroyed because it goes in, and he'll be able to summon Low back. He'll summon Low. Again, he's avoiding the 4th monster by a hair here. Battle phase. I guess I should have... No, I shouldn't have taken... That's actually the right thing that I did that. And summon, end phase, sure. Roachka. Roachka's pretty decent since we're going in a light route anyway. We'll summon out Galaxy Summoner. Activate his effect. Summon out Photon Lord. In defense, so we can't attack. Needle Sealing, I am going to be activating next turn. Battle phase is pointless. Guess we just go end phase, yeah. And then as soon as possible, we're going to activate the effect of number 90 Galaxy to put something underneath him so we actually have a monster effect. Yep, we'll activate this effect. It's kind of funny that we both have light decks. We both have light decks, so we're just kind of... We'll put this underneath. Nope, not to hand. It is funny that we're both under Gozen, we're both playing light decks. He's going to activate target to add back. Fair enough. This is a very back and forth game. It's actually kind of shocking. Because in theory, this shouldn't have lasted this long. He's going to add back the girl. This girl. Again, he's going to discard her. Send 1 ritual spell to the graveyard. Add 1 from your deck to your graveyard to your hand. Okay, he's going to add back a monster. Lighter Dragon. Or send the ritual spell, I guess. Yep, add back. This guy. Summon or banish. Get rid of Low. Summon Skull Guardian. Now what sucks here is I kind of have to use the Needle Sealing. The problem is I'm going to have to negate this guy. Oh, never mind. I guess I could just use the Needle Sealing straight up. That's such a weird... I'm not understanding what's going on there. Because why can't he negate? Card effect while you control Low. Oh, I thought you could use it if you control Low or Low was in graveyard. Never mind. I guess you can only do it if you control Low. Place 1 voiceless card. He's already used these effects, right? No, he hasn't. But he got rid of the ritual spell. Do we negate Low? Yeah, I could place the trap card and then I just... What does the trap card really do right now, though? I think it's fine. We just save it for the next card. I think it's actually fine. Yeah, you just place another barrier. It's whatever. He's got 3 barriers on field. Add another Low. 3 barriers and a Low. Yeah, I really didn't need to do much else. Lost Wind's pretty good. Lost Wind is pretty good. Lost Wind is a solid card. Okay, let's go to Roachka. So we definitely want to use her effect. 500 life points is definitely worth it. Because we're going to get some... It doesn't matter what we get. I mean, as long as it's not... I mean, technically he can give us shit because he can give us like a fire monster or a water monster. We can't summon them when they're Gozen. But there's a lot of trap cards that he can give us. Like Shathana is not good right now, but it's fine. I think we just summon... Changes to attack. Start attacking. Go to battle phase. Attack over this. Attack directly. No, we don't want to send our Roachka to the graveyard. Main phase 2. Set this. And that's it. I mean, it's not bad. I guess, again, Roachka's like really good in these situations because it just gives us free card. This duel is outrageously close. Like, it could go either way. He's gone through a lot of resources. I've gone through a lot of resources. This has been back and forth. Win or lose, this has been a pretty good duel. Like, I can't even really complain. It's been... A lot has happened. He's played through Floodgates. I've played through Negates. Like, there's been a lot going on. I'm having trouble getting rid of these cards back here because I don't have mass removal. I don't have Harpy's Feather Dust or anything like that. So I just have to keep... I kind of have to live with this stuff. Number 90 Galaxy is really good right now. We do have Gozen, which is... I mean, like Lost Wind, which is pretty good. Lost Wind is good against multiple cards. He's going to shuffle those 2 back. Summon Saravis Man. If he attacks with him, I'm fine with that because I could just lost win. In damage step. Send one ritual spell. That's fine. Again, we're worried about, like, Low's not even really that dangerous anymore. It's the other stuff. It's the stuff that lets him ritual summon, add back him. Like, he's dangerous, so we want to save our monster effect for him. We want to save our monster effects for those cards. Okay, this lets him ritual summon. I actually think I do negate this. Yeah, I don't want him to ritual summon. This is the dangerous stuff, so we'll detach Photon. We'll put Chaining on, because we do have to put a new card onto this as soon as possible. We need to put a new Photon on there. Activates a spell or trap or return this card to the special summon or ritual monster. I guess he has to ritual summon anyway. We'll activate this before something stupid happens. We'll activate it and then put a new material under him. And then we do have Lost Wind for whatever else comes out. So we'll place this to hand. Nope. Advancer goes right under here. And then Seravis gets to summon him a monster. But again, I'm gonna Lost Wind the monster. That's fine. He's gonna summon this. He gains the attack. The card is gonna activate in graveyard. The Low's gonna activate in graveyard. That's fine. That's again fine because we activate Lost Wind now before Low hits the field. Target this and negate it before Low. Low is really the crux here. I thought this guy had a negate. Low didn't have to be on field. I thought it negated if Low was in graveyard, but he just gains the attack if Low's in play. He's gonna add another Safaria. Now what does suck for us is even if we out his monsters, he has enough recursion to do this shit all over again. That actually does suck. You could just do all this next turn and summon all these monsters back out because he has so much recursion and we really don't. We have some monster negates, but we don't have this much recursion. It's not good right now under Gozen. Gozen slowed him down temporarily. I expected him to get rid of it. Okay. What I really need to draw is a Forbidden Droplet to get rid of my own Gozen. I want a special summon from the extra deck too, but I can't. I mean, I guess I can attack over this stuff, but you literally could just add all this stuff back. But I guess we attack anyway. We attack over his stuff. We'll attack with Rochka over this dude. 825, and then we'll attack over the Low. I wish we could summon from the extra deck. Oh, actually, we can. I guess we do in main phase 2. We summon this guy. For the only reason we're summoning this is because we want to summon from the extra deck so we get Lost Wind back. That's the only reason I'm doing this. Never mind. If a monster special summon from your opponent's extra deck. I forgot that. Okay, so we'll set this and just pass. That was dumb. Okay, I could have sworn Lost Wind was either extra deck. I didn't realize it was my opponent's extra deck only. I thought it was just a monster summoned from the extra deck at all. You can set it back. That's my misplay. I should have read that, but honestly, I just forgot that. Right, he's going to add back the trap, the Voiceless Voice trap. That is not really that impactful of a card right now, being that we have Photon Lord's protected, goes in match. Goes in match is hurting us right now, to be 100% honest with you. Photon Lord's protected. He's going to go through this loop all over again. I guess I can negate this. Yeah, I think we negate this right now. This guy's going to kill us anyway because he has a 2600 monster regardless, so he just attacks us. We kind of lose our monster. So we might as well do this now. If he attacks over Photon Lord, it happens. Like, there's nothing I can really do. Raigeki. That'll do it. That'll do it. Unfortunately, I set Endymion, which was, looking back at this, really dumb. Setting Endymion right now is really stupid. Because, I didn't know he was going to have a Raigeki out of nowhere. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And the second I negated it too, that's what also sucks. Diviner. Hopefully he sends a Natis and pops this Gozen match. Yep, Natis will pop Gozen match. Perfect. We'll see what we can actually... It really does suck that I got rid of the Endymion. I just put it face down because I didn't want to just... I wanted to like kind of start building up monsters so when Gozen match was out, I could just flip and then start doing things. It seems like he doesn't have a lot left in the tank. But I mean, that's a crazy thing for us to say, being that he's up in card advantage by like 9 cards. See what we draw here. Angel statue is not going to do it at all. But we'll start off by doing something. So we'll Shathana. He probably has a max C, being that it's been like 10 turns since the beginning of the duel. Nope, he's got the Voiceless Voice card. Alright, that's fine. He just placed it face up. That's fine. So now we can just special summon out Monk. Yeah, we'll summon Monk out. Monk is pretty cool, because if he gets destroyed, he floats, and then he can destroy other stuff. So let's go to battle phase. He's enough to get over Diviner, so that's good. This duel is outrageously close. Like, he's gone through so many cards, and so have we. Actually, insane. It really is. Unfortunately, this is inherent summons, and this deck does not, like, inherent summon almost at all. So that's a little bit of an issue. Is this an inherent summon? You can special summon it by... Yeah, this is actually an inherent summon. So if he has another one of this guy, it's inherent. You can add back. This is the other problem. He has so much recursion. You can add back Voiceless Voice cards. So you can add back Skull Guardian, and then just like, yeah, as he's doing that. I mean, I might as well activate... No, there's no point to activate him. I was going to say, I might as well activate, but there's really, like, what reason do I have for activating him? Summon a low. Is there anything even left to search at this point? Activate Barrier. Yeah, he can ritual summon, but again, this is off a spell effect. It's not inherent. He's going to summon the Guardian. Again, Low is going to special summon herself back. This is, again, it's an effect, so it's not an inherent summon, so I can't negate it even if I wanted to. This only negates inherent summons. So I guess we can, before he enters the battle phase, we can activate this. You can target, add 1. He still hasn't even used the trap card, so you can target cards up to the number of monsters, destroy them, so you can just destroy our cards. Unfortunately, I think this completely slipped out of our hands. He's just so up in advantage, there's so little that I can do. I might as well activate this, hoping he gets scared and just does something stupid, but I don't think he will. You can technically negate it with the Skull Guardian. I guess he will do that. Okay. Okay. I mean, the problem is we still don't really have an out to anything. Monk of the Tenyi does float. Yeah, he floats and he can pop Skull Guardian. Assuming that we can pop Skull Guardian, the Shathana won't target. So when he attacks over our monster, yep, and he's attacking in the perfect order for us too. So he's going to attack over that. We're going to activate this Shathana. I'm going to activate Shathana, special summon this out. Then we're going to pop a card. Yes, we want to destroy Skull Guardian. It does not target, so it does get destroyed. And he already used his negate. We're really fighting. Like, I'm doing everything I possibly can to stay in this duel, but it's tough to do things when your opponent goes +4 every single turn. This is good because this will get us our Lost Wind, right? If it's some... No, it's a monster special summon from the extra deck. But that's from the graveyard, so it won't special summon. Main phase 2, end phase. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we draw here. Reinforcements is not bad. Actually, not bad. Okay. I mean, that gives us a rank 4 play. That gives us a rank 4 play. We go with Uppercutter. Yeah, we go with Uppercutter. What rank 4s can we even do right now? I guess we can take Cerevis. We can take Cerevis. Suship we can't do. Neither can we do this. Rhinosaurus. We can do Time Thief, but I don't know how much Time Thief does. We can go Wonky Quartet, but that doesn't destroy enough cards or monsters to do anything. So we can go Wonky Quartet, Time Thief. We can go something. We can definitely do something. Yeah, we're gonna activate this effect. I'm gonna grab this. This is really the question. Do we go Wonky Quartet? I mean, the Wonky Quartet doesn't do anything, because it'll pop everything in the standby phase, and my opponent only has 2 monsters, and then they can just do their ritual summons, so it really doesn't do anything. We can also go... I mean, we can use this to pop, like, Radiance. That doesn't do anything. We can summon Granosaurus. We can summon this. We can summon Time... I think Time Thief is probably the best play that we've got, honestly. I'm looking at it like, yeah, Time Thief is probably the best play. We can also do this and just take this monster, but like, what does that actually accomplish? Silent Honor, because again, he's got all of these plays all over again next turn. I think our best bet is to just do this and hope that we get a trap card off the top of his deck. That is literally the best play that we've got. Again, I'm like in shock that we lasted this long. I have no idea. This is like the most improbable. Again, I can't attack, so just so you guys know, I cannot attack, and that's why this monster is the way it is. That's why the board looks the way it does. I could have technically attacked the Linkuriboh, but attacking Linkuriboh doesn't really do anything. All it does is prevent like an attack. We get a spell card. I guess we're drawing. It's not the worst. Okay, they're going to tribute 2, or they're going to link 2 into SP Little Knight for sure. Yep. So I guess I should have attacked over it, but that's fine. It doesn't actually do much. Plus, it'll give me Lost Wind back, which is nice. They're going to target one of these monsters. Time Thief is fine. We're going to activate this because he summoned a monster, but we're also going to activate Time Thief when we can, assuming we can. Yep, and we're going to activate Time Thief because I was going to have to do that anyway. I'm going to be able to get back some. You get a draw and banish until the end phase. Although he can just SP here, just banish both. That would also be smart. If he banishes both, then I don't get my effects. I just come back with, I get a Time Thief with nothing underneath it. So we'll detach and detach, and then we'll get a Buzzsaw Shark. Okay, but we unfortunately do have a right-hand shark in the graveyard, right? We went through right-hand shark already as banished. So Buzzsaw Shark does nothing at this moment. Okay, he's gonna add back the Dragon Queen again. Summon low. Low is its own range of problems. He's going to summon back Linkuriboh again. He's going to go straight to the battle phase. Is he like out of gas? Like I don't get it. I don't know Voiceless Voice well. Like I know Voiceless Voice, what it does, what it accomplishes, and how good of a deck it is, but I don't know like the ins and outs. Is he like out of gas and that's why he ended on this board? Is that what happened? Now the problem is, if I activate Time Thief, can he... Your opponent activates a card or effect. If I activate Time Thief, can he banish my Time Thief? That's the question. I guess I have Lost Wind, but I don't want to use Lost Wind on an SP Little Knight. I can actually just cancel this out and just go to battle phase. I think that's the play. Yeah, I think that's the play. I think canceling it out, going to battle phase, not even taking a card off the top of his deck. Because I don't want him to banish my monsters. I want to get rid of SP Little Knight. Cancel. Nope, don't want to activate it. Because, yeah, this counts as when your opponent activates a card or effect. Target 2, yeah, we don't want that. So we're going to just normal summon this. And we're going to go straight to the battle phase. Attack, Buzzsaw Shark into Linkuriboh. He's going to activate Linkuriboh. Yep, that sounds about right. Nope. And then, nope, don't replay. Attack with SP, attack SP with Time Thief. We are somehow still in this. I have no idea how. I have absolutely no idea how we are still in this duel. We still have plays. We still have things to do. His back row is clogged. It's absolutely clogged. Even if he has call buys, he can't even use them. Can't use anything. He clogged his back row. Now we definitely want to use Time Thief for sure. We have technically game on board. We just need him to end. And we're going to grab something off the top of his... It's a trap. That's amazing. That is amazing. It's not like he's going to have a Raigeki out of nowhere, too. That's actually really good. He's going to activate Voiceless to add back this guy. That's fine again. Is that fine? I mean, technically I can stop this by Time Thief, put this on top of the deck, but he has definitely a low in hand because he's got 3 million lows. Even he doesn't have a low in hand, so I guess that could have stopped that, but I'm not too worried about it. If he summons that monster, yeah, he can ritual summon, but then I have Time Thief or I have Lost Wind, so both are decent. I could just put his monster on the top of his deck for sure. Yeah, I could just do that. The second he activates low to summon, I can just put the monster back on top of his deck. Tribute 2. Oh, he tributed a Diviner. This card's tributed special summon a fairy. I don't even know how many fairies he's got. Skull Protector, Guardian, dude. I guess we could just Lost Wind him, even if he summons a low. And then we can save the Time Thief put on top of the deck for later. Actually, yeah, I could just put this on the top of the deck while I still can. And then Lost Wind, nothing. I don't really need to Lost Wind. I guess we could just do this. Put the Protector on top of the deck, and then I'll take the Protector. Next turn, Ash Blossom. I did not see that coming. Okay, he's going to Ash us. That's fine, because we do have Lost Wind. So then we just Lost Wind. Use it on him. Well, we still can. So we'll Lost Wind this dude. Because the second low comes out, this can't be targeted. He's a negate. A bunch of things happen. He's going to activate Radiance. Well, what does Radiance really do? I mean, it can destroy Time Thief. It can destroy Time Thief. That's what it can do. And, oh, okay. Yep, he destroys Time Thief. But we still get to negate his monster. He can bring back low. Again, I'm shocked we're still in this duel. Can activate Link Karibo. That's fine. That is fine. It's going to summon Link Karibo. Opponent's monster declares an attack. So this is even if we declare an attack on Skull Guardian, you can make our monster 0. Link 2, there's no way. Oh, Dynamundo. I was going to say another SP. This lets him target a ritual monster. Target one monster, shuffle them both. Okay, so you shuffle our monster away. Ouch. Add one Voiceless Voice card. I think we just Ash. I mean, we don't have a choice. I think we have to Ash this. We have nothing. We don't have any other plays. We have to Ash that. Dynamundo is really good, actually. Dynamundo probably loses because he can just attack, and then next turn he can tribute Dynamundo. And then summon a ritual, and then summon a Battling Boxer. Uppercutter's pointless. We have the guy in Graveyard. Yeah, the guy's in Graveyard. From your deck to your hand. Damn, if this was from Graveyard, this would have been crazy. Yeah, the other one's in Graveyard. I think we just set. It's like shocking to me how long this duel is. He can actually use this effect. Summon back the monster, summon back low. Yep. Damn. What a close-ass duel for such a long time. Summon Skull Guardian. Summon low. I swear to you, this guy definitely could have won this duel at a sooner point. Like, at an earlier point in the duel. He had to have it. This just makes no sense. This was such a long duel against a deck that has so much recursion, so much searching, so much destruct, like, so much negate. Like, this deck has so much protection, so much of every single statistic you could possibly imagine, so much setup, and it took him forever to win this duel. He still hasn't won, technically. Like, this guy, he had to have done something horribly wrong. I'm not sure exactly what, but there's no way we perfectly stopped every one of his plays every single turn for that entire duel. He's going to summon a second Skull Guardian. Double Skull Guardian plus low is going to come back. I can't even say anything. Honestly, that was a good game. I honestly can't even complain. That was a good game. There was a lot of back and forth. We both made some really good plays and some really bad plays. I wouldn't even... Yeah, that was a pretty good game. Alright, I usually don't like to go out on a loss, but today has probably been one of the toughest days we've ever had. And we've already had a very long episode as it is. So, that is... Yeah, today's been very rough. We got Centrifugal Field, Spirit of the Harp, right in the bulk bin. Those cards will never be seen again. No one will ever use them. Dice Jar, Inferno's a decent card. You summon it by banishing a fire. If you ever pull a large amount of fires as a free special summon, that's actually not... It's not the worst card ever, and I think it does burn when you destroy a monster by battle, but it's like 1100 attack. You're not destroying anybody. This card's, in theory, okay, but it's like mad slow. It's just too slow. Crystron, I don't know why they put archetypal cards into the legacy tickets. That really sucks for people who are trying to like play some kind of a sealed format. There should be a UR in here. Fingers crossed it's a good one. McDonald's card, let's see what this is. That can't be good. That can't be. I'm looking at it. That can't. Every time there's dogs around, it's got to be shit. And this card is so ass. This card is so slow, so ass. Wow. So we would have to activate this card, end our turn. If our opponent draws a tuner, any hand trap is a tuner, by the way. They draw a tuner, they get to reveal it, draw 2 cards, burn us for 2,000, and send our card to the graveyard. That's what happens if they draw a tuner. If we draw a tuner, remember, we activate this, don't do anything with it. Wait to come back to our turn. Then, if we draw a tuner, we get to draw 2 cards. This card is absolutely horrific. Unless there was a way to activate this during our opponent's turn, this card is terrible. That might as well be a common. That's worse than some of the McDonald's cards. That card is awful. Big Burn, Drill Bug. Those are both better than that UR we just pulled. That UR was... It isn't worth... It isn't worth... I don't even know why it's in the game. Hushed, Psychic, Skilled Red Magician. What is this summon? This summons Summon Skull, I think. An Archfiend monster. Any Archfiend. The problem with those Skilled Dark Magician cards or Skilled Magician cards, those shits are slow as hell. No one's ever going to resolve them. Refusion, Happy Lover. A Taya Gardner card. A rare Taya Gardner card. Like 9 cards, maybe, total. Defortune, Thunderball. What the hell does this do? Wow, you know what's crazy? This card actually works with the that trap deck that I was talking about. The trap deck that goes second. This actually like completely works with that card. This is insane. Like it's perfect for that deck. Like this Tiamaton, it's more column cards. That's incredible. It actually really does work with that deck. You send a trap and you destroy a card in the same column. Like that's so specifically the same. Big Jaws, Power Invader. Neither of which are good. I can't believe that the random guy is actually kind of decent. This guy, number 31. I don't have enough level 1s. Maybe Vijam. Is this 2 level 1s? Yeah, 2 level 1s, but you have to have control. You have to control the other guy. So this is Embodiment of Punishment. You have to control Embodiment of Crime, and if you control both of them, you can do something. And then whatever it is, it's probably not worth it. We have one more pack. Hopefully, we pull something good out of it. Today's been quite... That Thunderball might be our best pull today. That's sad. And then the Castle Wall started at Kaiba updraft. We already have and don't use it. It's a Fog counter card. What a day, huh? What a day. La, 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 la.